Dear MAGA, it's getting hard, isn't it? I'm guessing it's getting hard to stay on the Trump train. If you possess any ability at all, to be honest. And some of you don't. Some of you will never be honest about it ever. You'll die lying. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. But those of you who still possess any semblance of intellect or honesty or reality, it's got to be getting hard. Because Doge told you they were going to save $2 trillion. And now, after lie after lie after lie and failure after failure after failure and walk back after walk back and lost court case after lost court case, now it looks like the number that even this is being disputed is 95 billion. Now, I'm guessing that if you're gullible enough to think that a guy who's cheated on all three of his families loves and cares about you, you're probably not smart enough to know how many billions go into a trillion, but it's a lot. You should look it up. So they told you they were going to save $2 trillion through Doge, and now that number is 95 billion, and even that is in dispute. It's a minuscule fraction of what they promised you. And the cost of that supposed 95 billion is over 200,000 of your fellow Americans losing their jobs. Now, some of you are celebrating that hardworking, decent Americans are losing their jobs because you're pieces of shit. If you're celebrating a park ranger losing his job that he depended on to take care of his family and feed his children and keep a roof over his head, you're a piece of dog shit. And if I stepped on you, I'd throw my shoes away rather than clean them. You're the scum of the earth. You're dog shit. This administration has fired more veterans than any administration in the history of the United States of America. They're cutting all kinds of benefits from the VA. They're firing doctors and nurses from the VA. They're doing away with the veteran suicide hotline. They're proposing 80,000 more layoffs from the VA. This is all care for veterans who fought for this country. And if you're a veteran and you're still licking this guy's boots, you're a fucking imbecile. You're an imbecile. I respect your service. I don't respect you. You're a fucking traitor to your country, to your fellow veterans, and you're a fucking imbecile. And this guy's sending Witkoff over there to do all his negotiations with Russia. You should look him up. You should look up his investments in Russia and the fact that he's a businessman who has real estate investments in Russia. This is all money, guys. And you guys are so fucking gullible that you think a guy with 6 bankruptcies, over 4,000 lawsuits, and dozens of failed companies, from Trump University to Trump Mortgage to Trump Casinos to Trump Airlines to Trump Neckties to Trump Steak and Trump Water and Trump Wine and Trump Vodka. And I could go on and on. A guy with all those failed businesses, all those bankruptcies, all those lawsuits, you think that guy's going to drain the swamp. That guy is the swamp, you stupid motherfucker. Jeffrey Epstein's best friend, don't take my word for it. Take Jeffrey Epstein's word for it, because he said it on a recording, and it's very easy to find. They were co-defendants in a rape case brought about by a 13-year-old Epstein sex slave. One of Donald Trump's 26 allegations of sexual misconduct, a guy who cheated on all 3 of his families, cheated on his 3rd wife while she was pregnant with his 5th child with a porn star he now calls Horseface, and then used illegal campaign funds to pay her hush money and faced 34 felony counts because of it. Not to be confused with the 31 felony counts he was being charged with under the United States Espionage Act. Don't confuse those. Different felonies. Those were espionage. You think this guy cares about you and cares about your country? He's tariffing every one of our allies. Guess who he didn't put tariffs on? Russia. Guess whose currency's up by 30%? Russia. Isn't it getting hard, guys? Isn't it getting hard to support this guy? Can you be honest? Do you have any brain cells left in your empty fucking skull? Because we are all so embarrassed for you. We're embarrassed for you. He's killing Head Start. Preschool. He's killing educational programs for preschool kids. He's killing Meals on Wheels, a food program that feeds elderly people. And you think he cares about this country. And you guys are so stupid that you think that he's cutting all of this waste, fraud, and abuse because he wants to lower the debt or lower the deficit. Presumably that's what you think, right? Because you're dumb as fuck. So you think the guy who added more to the national debt in 4 years than anyone else ever has in 8 is doing all these things to cut the debt because you're that fucking stupid. The reality is they're cutting Medicaid so less poor people will have, and old people and sick people and disabled people, less people who truly need it will have medical care. They're cutting Head Start. They're cutting Meals on Wheels. They're cutting USAID. Children are already dying because around the world because they're not getting the medicines that they need that would have cost 12 cents a day. They're cutting all this stuff. And you think it's somehow to help you? You think you're going to get some kind of rebate check to your pressure washing business? Or what is it that you think that you're going to get by your fellow Americans getting fucked? How do you think that's going to help you? How is it going to help you for a bunch of poor people and sick people and old people and disabled people and veterans and park rangers and nuclear inspectors and postal workers and VA doctors and nurses? How is it going to help you for billionaires to fuck those people? Do you think it's going to help you? Because the reality is you're next. That's the real reality. It's going to fuck you. And these tariffs, you haven't seen even the tip of the iceberg. What it's done to our economy, what it's done to our stock market isn't even a prelude to what's going to happen. We will have empty shelves. There will be a fucking economic calamity in this country that will ripple around the world, but no one will be hurt worse than the United States of America. And we won't have allies to help us because we've already pissed them all off. Is this the Trump train you want to ride, you dumb motherfucker? Because the only person benefiting from the Trump train is Vladimir Putin and other Russian oligarchs and the American oligarchs that are working for and sucking the dicks of the Russian oligarchs. Those are the only people benefiting. And if you think you're going to benefit, then you're even dumber than you look. And you guys all look so fucking dumb. You look so dumb. It's truly pitiful to watch. It's embarrassing. I'm ashamed of you. You're a traitor to your country. You're a traitor to democracy. You're a traitor to veterans. You're a traitor against your fellow Americans. You are the bottom of the barrel, truly dog shit human beings. His polls are terrible. Even the Fox News poll, lowest approval rating at 100 days in presidential history. This doesn't end well. So if you have even a granule of ethics or character or integrity left, jump off the Trump train because it's not going to end well for you. And real Americans are going to hold you accountable, and that's not going to end well for you. Promise. Hope you have a great day. Go fuck yourself.
We are the flood! We are the flood! We are the flood! We are the flood! We are the flood!